Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Nnamdi Kanu exposes Femi Adesina, warns Yorubas who knows about Jubrim to leave Aso Rock. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has made some claims against Femi Adesina, Buhari's spokesman, and then warns Yorubas who knows about Jubrim to leave Aso Rock. God in heaven knows there is something defective with the brains of your average Nigerians. Are you sure it is the same God that created other race that made the animals, the British colonial masters, and made all Nigerians as well? Which charm did they put in the Ruth that the Fulani burned in the zoo that has hypnotized everybody, nearly 200 Nigerians, nearly 200 million Nigerians, people in a state of physical and mental paralysis, that they condone all manner of impurity, this thrown at them, every manner of work against them from these Fulani people. Is this democracy? How can they claim they are sophisticated, well intelligent? We have lawyers, professors, all walks of lives among them. Yet, they cannot figure out a simple thing. For the election of a bunch of dysfunctional cattle rearers that cannot boast of any intellectual depth will remain the greatest mystery of all time. The only consolation is that Nigeria, as we know, it has effectively come to an end in the matter of months. Every region will go back to where they want before the white man came. I feel sad for the Middle Belt, though. They have to endure the existence with this savage from the Sahara, the Boko Haram, and they need to work at disarming these people. By the way, Femi Adesina hasn't posted any Photoshop picture recently in a few days now, which he usually does. I hope all his antics are working, or is something wrong? Can he not continue? Will he not continue on his path of deceit against Nigerians? I am surprised that this man is from the West and the Yoruba man. I don't want to believe so. Is it normal for any criminal organization to kill off all those who are privileged to the deadly secrets prior to them and the scam that is being made? Are Yoruba people not aware of who is in Aso Rock? Well, you won't blame them totally. They've used one of their sons to continue in the blackmail. That's why they cannot clearly see very well. Their own son, Femi Adesina, even bearing a Yoruba name, is the mask they have brought to cover the face of the Yorubas, to make it feel like if our son is saying it is Buhari, then it is Buhari. But is it really true? Well, my people, you guys have heard Nnamdi Kanu saying that what is happening is a scam in Nigeria, Aso Rock, saying that Buhari has cleverly put Femi Adesina to disguise for the Yoruba people. That can the Yoruba see that the person in Aso Rock is not, according to him, Buhari, that it is Jibrim of Sudan, that Buhari has cleverly used Adesina to mask himself in front of the Yoruba. So Adesina is the one speaking to them and, confirming, So when you have somebody you trust, especially somebody from your place, telling you that this is what it is, it gives some kind of confidence, and your heart wants to go there to say, oh, okay, maybe this is what it is, you see. So Kenny Addition is one of those people that they've used cleverly to mask on the Yoruba people, to make them feel like Buhari is who he says he is, according to Nnamdi Kanu. Well, my people, with all that is going on, what do you think? He went further, he made a point saying that the whole 200 millions of Nigerians, talking about high intellectual people with depth of knowledge, are being controlled and led by the zoo leaders, talking about those that are just the nomadic people, the Fulanese. The thing with power is the one in position is the one that dictates the rules. That's why at Apple Line Media, we are always soliciting and encouraging any young, willing Nigerian who is ready and thinks they have a potential in politics should go into it. It starts from registration. It starts from belonging to a political party. It doesn't matter your wealth of knowledge or who you think you are. If you are not in the place, if you are not in that gate of lawmaking, if you are not in that house, if you are not in that place, you might not adequately and successfully be able to implement some things. That's the honest truth. So, for instance, Nnamdi Kanu himself, the indigenous people of Biafra, they believe so much in him, but he can only campaign as much as he's doing now to make sure that the Biafrans get their freedom. But guess what? Supposing he was already in power, don't you think it would have been easier? That's the point I'm trying to make. That for you to be able to conquer evil, you have to be in that decision-making process and capacity. You have to be one of those who are deciding what is going on in the country. You can't just sit where you are and say, "Oh, things are not working." Things are no, 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 no. You have to be there. You have to be there to implement things. Not just to implement things, but you have to be there to make sure that your voice is being heard. You have to be in the decision-making palace. You have to be one of those that influences what governs the people. You can't just stay in your palace where you are and be ranting. It won't really go very far. Another example, look at the person of Dino. Dino Maleye, he was a senator before, and he was there condemning evil that is being done in the Senate. He was one of those that speaks out, although they didn't like him, but he kind of shaped some kind of decision that was being made in the Senate, in the sense that he will speak up whether you like it or not. And so people that wants to do some things will be careful saying, Dino is there. Oh. But if he was not there shouting outside, nobody will hear his voice, you know. But you have to be there to be able to make your voice or to be able to pass your points. You have to be one of those. Then take for instance, forgetting about even Dino, you are not even the president of the country. Just imagine the impact with the wealth of knowledge you have. That's why we are saying to all Nigerians, please get involved. If you think you have a gifting in administration, you can lead people, get involved. If Yemi Osibanjo was not in a political party, he cannot be appointed as the vice president or to come in. You have to belong to a party. That's the way politics is. In America, we have the Republicans and the Democrats. You cannot just come from nowhere and say you are the president. It doesn't work like that. It's called democracy. In the United Kingdom we have the conservative as well as the Labour. These are, I mean, I'm talking about, there are other parties, don't get me wrong, but these are like the two big parties both in America and in the UK. Talking about the United Kingdom and other nations, if it's a democratic rule, you have to belong to a party. You can't stay in your cocoon and just, be ranting. It's only a noise. It can only go that far. It can't go very well in implementing true justice and saying to the people, elevating, taking out evil and elevating the plight of the people. Anyway, they don't expose saying Femi Adesina need to cover the eyes of the Yorubas so that they cannot speak or condemn Buhari, who Nnamdi Kanu keeps calling Jubrim of Sudan. This is his own allegation against Buhari, that it is not Buhari. According to Nnamdi Kanu, he says Buhari has left the country since 2017, that the person actually there is an imposter, according to him, that the real Buhari that Nigeria voted for is long gone. But anyway, what's your take on this matter? What do you think? Do you think is right? Whatever your thoughts are, please leave your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thumbs up. We are here to keep you up to date regularly with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anyone intimidate you or make you feel that you don't have a voice or cannot speak. Every little contributes and help and goes a long way. Femi Adesina, desist from every evil that you have involved yourself with. Because very soon, if you are not careful, you will dance to the tune of the song that you have turned on. That's so it just be, not pass like that. What do you think, Nigerians? Please leave a comment and let's know what your thoughts are. Let's look at this together and let's, know what's going on. I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there. God bless you. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. Bye for now.